Alright, what's up everyone, it's me BaRKy, and if this sounds a bit weird, it's because I'm sick. You know, being African, I probably have Ebola or something ridiculous like that. But what I've got for you today is a Rimworld mod showcase, and I know I've been doing a whole lot of Battlefield stuff, but this is pretty cool. This is the Industrial Roller mod, aka the Factorio mod, and you can kind of understand what I mean because, you know, what's Factorio most famous for? It's probably like these rollers here. You know, the things that transport stuff, which is exactly what this mod does. It adds in a whole bunch of rollers, which lets you transport things on them, which is pretty cool. So we're going to mess around. If you are still unaware of what I mean, I will show you exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn, say, kibble. I'll just put it down over here. And you can see them move now. Like this. See? The rollers will take them, and I've just set up this little closed pattern. And then you can get really advanced when you start doing stuff like this. So go ahead and spawn in some wood, do that. Okay, rip to that wood, but yeah. So we'll see. Hey, bitch! Oh, she moved that one. Okay, cool. No worries, no worries. You're good, you're good. Anyways, look, when it goes past here, it gets all sucky. Up! There we go. Pretty cool. So yeah, as you can see, it clears out the wood. Which is very cool. It seems a bit simple, but you can make something incredibly complex. Alright, raid. No more raid. Okay, cool. So this seems pretty simple, but you can make something way more complex, which is very awesome. And I'll show you how exactly. But the thing is, in Factorio, if you haven't played it, they take these simple mechanics and they make very advanced stuff out of it. So what I've got over here is a room that's cooled down to almost negative 270. Negative 270 at the bottom, which is obviously the coldest temperature in the universe. Humans cannot go in this room. I've left the door open anyways. Just because, you know, fuck it. Let me clear this alpha beaver out. So yeah, I don't want humans to go inside here because they would die very quickly. But I've got a stockpile set up over here, some of these collectors, and I've got this room almost like a factory. That's heated to 21 degrees. So this is 21, as you can see at the bottom there, 21. Little freeze over here, that's negative 20. And inside here is negative 270. And I'll put in another quantum cooler just to get my point across. Set that to 270. And there we go. Okay, now we gotta wake our colonists up. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in some... Let's do this. Monkeys. And I'm gonna kill them. Very peacefully. They died very quickly. Then I'll spawn in some potatoes. And some meat. Cool, there we go. So now what should happen is this should sort them completely. Because obviously this stockpile is set to only take meat and vegetables. And then obviously animal corpses. Then there's a whole lot of stockpiles over here. One there, down there, there, and there. So it should sort them, and while it's doing that, they should keep rotating until they get used, which is pretty cool. Obviously, you don't want to overflow it, because the temperature in this room is 21 degrees, so it will eventually go off. But that's why you have this freezer here to keep it for 90% of the time. If this could increase production speed, I'm not sure as of yet, unless you automate cooking. But we'll see how it goes. Then they should make a meal and it should rotate all the way back down here. This is what it should do. Alright. This is what it should do. Okay, so you can see it goes in the room, gets transported pretty damn quickly. There's the potatoes, some more dead bodies. It's going. I'll just speed it up a bit. There's the meat over there, and then the potatoes. Then the dead body. And then they kind of just keep going in a circle until they get reused. So let me go add a bill. Do forever. Please tell me I set this to the right one. I did. Okay. Cool. There we go. So let's wait for the people to wake up. But as you can see, it'll keep turning forever. They take 25 watts each. So that's pretty cool. And then you have these pullers and pushers, which do exactly what they say they do. They pull things onto the tracks or they take them off, which you can find in the MISC. So pusher and a roller. And they take 3 components for the puller and 1 component for the pusher, which makes sense. And these don't take any components whatsoever. And then the in-wall roller is just a straight roller that you can put in substitute for a wall, so that the temperature remains the same. Because as you can see, it's obviously going through walls and stuff. So yeah, now you guys can wake up, please. But yeah, besides that, this mod is just, I don't know, there's just something very cool about this mod. I know everyone's saying, oh, Factorio, 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 but it's very cool. Okay, she's gonna go cook. And then she's done. Anyways, thank you for making one freaking meal. So you can see the lavish meal is kind of just going. You can't select it for very long, but it's just going. Did I only set this to 1? No, okay. That's weird. Yeah, well, anyways, it goes down here. Then it meets up with its friends inside here. So yeah, this looks a bit glitchy, but it's fine, really. What happens is every time another one comes down, it pushes it onto this. And then I need to put down a puller, which just... Wait, let me get rid of this mad animal. So what it does is it pushes meal onto this last block, and then you need a puller to pull it into the stockpile. But what I just wanted to show you was that it combines the meals for you, which is very cool. So, and there's more. Oh, right, she's making more. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. And you can see, obviously, all the meat has disappeared. The butcher table hasn't been. I don't have a bill to butcher, so let's just set that up. Yeah. Going down, right, and then you go, obviously you have 2 options over here to stop it. So you set it to do forever, and then it just sucks it over there. It looks a bit glitchy, I don't know why it does this. Kinda weird, but yeah, it takes them and puts them over there, and it doesn't restrict them from being used, so it doesn't really do anything important. Okay, cool, she's butchering the creature, and then another one gets set there. They butcher it, collect the leather. And there we go, hunky-dory, dude, pretty freaking awesome. I have to say, very, very cool. I don't know how much production it gives you, like, in terms of efficiency, but it's very cool to see. It also means that you don't have to put your cooking bench inside the freezer, which is what I generally tend to do. Obviously, I don't keep the temperature at, like, -270, but I usually put it down to about -10, -5, because the debuff isn't so bad. And then I keep it around there. But yeah, this is very, very awesome. Beavers. That's how it is, the gist of it. It can be used for many other things, like say having a second colony over here. Not a colony with different people, obviously, but maybe like a hunting lodge. You can put the dead bodies to go back here. The possibilities are really endless. Factorio uses them really well, but this is still awesome to see. And I have no idea why this is happening. It's like some kind of conflict with where they should be. But yeah, anyway. Oh, okay, we don't have enough potatoes. Alright, I was confused for a second. So let's try and overflow it quickly. And you're probably wondering, like, well, how do you stop it? Well, if you click on it, there's actually an option here that I can say hold. And then it just holds, literally. Or I can say do forever. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then obviously this waits its turn. Which is nice, because it copies how it works from Factorio, so that's nice. That fucking bird just ate my meat. But anyways, this is it. Alright, the meat is different. Crap. Okay, sorry. Imperfect system, guys. You need something to sort it out. Hypothermia. People should not be inside here. Yeah, imperfect system. If you were to take more time, you could probably put another system over here that said if it's a different kind of meat, it'll take it and put it back on the shelf. Yeah. So there we go. You can see she's busy making a ton of meals. And the truth is, you could set up like 5 or 6 cook benches in a big enough colony, and this could supply all of them. So yeah, and sorry for all the blowing on my nose. I've got Ebola. It's bad. It affects lots of Africans like me. But yeah, as you can see, the meal's there, and Revrick's helping himself to a big meal. And then just gonna go get some chocolate. Anyways, guys, that's the Industrial Roller mod. If I missed anything, feel free to hit me up. I did try to get in contact with the mod maker, but he didn't really seem interested. I think he put up his own videos, so whatever, dude. You do your thing. I don't mind. I just thought this is such a cool mod, and I saw it on the workshop yesterday. I just had to do it. Like, look at this shit. It's so awesome. Anyways, hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will be seeing you tomorrow, as usual.